Hello everybody, this is Conchant Kaido with the Suicide Donkeys, and we are still moving up in the ranks. We're getting close to that 100 spot. Keep picking up those tags. You're doing a great job, everybody. Let's focus on these battles first. I got attacked 3 times over the last 2 days. We're going to focus on the first attack. Resupplied immediately after this attack, and it was quite interesting. So he sends in 2 battleships. The battleships start moving up. We got tanks, infantry, jeeps, everything. This guy's just sending in huge mixture of ships, a huge mixture of ground units. My planes are automatically launched. Unfortunately, they're probably not going to last too long. He counters with his planes. His planes are taken down fairly quickly. His ships hit the mines up here, were softened up, and just gunned down. His ships were pretty much useless at that point. We're looking at his fighters. They're still holding tight. They're taking off the northeast part of my islands. Not really a threat. They're not going to get too many points. My tanks focus on the east coast, southeast. Take them out. Howitzers and machine guns are focused on this tanks. We already lost 2 of our defensive units. Both of the machine gun towers are down. Here we go with another squad of tanks. One of my tanks move up. They're the closest target, so they are targeted first. His other tanks swing around to get to my tanks, but my tanks are comfortable behind that wall and get to soften his up before they get there. His mortars start going to working on my anti-aircraft, which doesn't matter. They're really insignificant at this point in the battle, so they're taken down very quickly. With only 4% left, he pretty much has the opportunity to leave. But he wants that 50%, so he spends 15,000 points on a missile, and that's only if the missile's level 1. His bombers come in, hopefully to soften everything up. He gets close to that 50 mark, but doesn't quite make it, runs out of troops, and it's over. So I pick up 8 tags for that and lost less than 10k worth of supplies. So that worked out wonderful. We're going to go to the second battle. After I resupplied, I got attacked again. This battle was close to... I don't even think this battle got close to anything. He's level 68. I'm still level 38 at the time. His gunboats automatically move in. They're trying to take out them tanks, softening them up. Their airplanes come in. Huge air battle. Here comes his dive bomber. One of his dive bombers get taken out. He sends more planes in, trying to go ahead and bust through that defense. They're unable to do it. His infantry have lost to the mine. There's 1 left. Gunboats are trying to go ahead and get this other resource. He's curious of what's in these buildings. He sees that I have 100,000 available to get to, and those buildings aren't holding hardly any resources. Now he realizes all my resources are sitting right here in the 3 containers. More troops drop down. They're working on the anti-aircraft gun, taking it down quickly. His boats bypass the mines down here. They're getting gunned down fairly quickly. Their armor's not that high. I'll say they're ranked 2 or 3s. And they're sunk immediately. So he sends in his battleship at a weird angle. I think he's hoping his battleship will swing around, but the closest defensive target is going to be the sea towers. It just depends on how it focuses. And he's bypassing the sea towers, which is a fatal mistake, and his ship is sunk immediately. More troops drop down on the beach slowly. He sends in a bomber. Then he goes ahead and tries to send in 2 dive bombers. Dive bombers are quickly taken out. They do significant damage to a sea tower, but not enough to destroy it. Now he goes for a more formidable attack. He uses a combination of riflemen and mortars. Unfortunately, his riflemen backtrack, leaving his mortars exposed. His mortars then backtrack themselves. They're going to go ahead and try and bust through these walls and take the long way around in order to go ahead and get to the another defensive structure here. Jeeps are pretty much done. The mortars are moving up. The mortars want to go ahead and focus on them howitzers, but I think they go for the machine guns, and they take them out fairly quickly. They're dropped by the howitzer before it's taken out. His troops in the south hit the mine, and it's all over. After that, because he didn't get no stars, I didn't get camouflage, and 1 hour later, I was attacked with all my defenses down. I had no planes, no tanks, no nothing, and he uses one of my combos, one of my tactics, which I use to attack, and that's infantry, high-level infantry and mortar with mortar support. His mortars go ahead and quickly start taking out the defenses. The troops are holding off. They're not taking enough damage to be dropped. They are being dropped, but just not fast enough. Another howitzer up there would have done the job, but unfortunately I only got 2 at the time. Another swarm of infantry down here on the coast. Pretty much my whole southern half of my island's gone. Southern defenses are gone. Everything is just falling to the wayside. He's going to quickly sweep up and tank those. The landmine right here does significant damage. I don't know if it's a landmine. Yeah, it was a landmine. Took out a huge chunk of troops. Fortunately, it was a squad of mortars. He's got another squad of mortars up here, so they're going to be able to take it down. Over here, the ships didn't last long. They hit that sea mine, got damaged, and the towers were able to take them out. Now, these men are getting ate up by the towers, but do they? Oh, it looks like they glitched. They just sit there and take it. Take it. Take it, motherfucker. Take it. So, anyways, they do as much as they can, and then the mortars go to town to start working on taking out the headquarters. Fighter planes come in to start taking and sweeping up because he knows he doesn't have that much time left. But it's safe now, so he sends in a bunch of fighters, sends even more fighters. So the skies are swarming with fighter planes, hitting everything. It's down to 3 seconds, and he'll get it at the 1 second mark, and it's over, and he got 3 stars. So that is a beautiful attack. Sucked that my defenses were down at the time, so he's able to sweep right through me. If I had those defenses up, those mines right here with those huge swarms coming in, it would have fared a lot better, but unfortunately I didn't have them up at the time, so he was able to sweep over me with a infantry assault, which is preferably used against bases that are abandoned. And at the time, my base was what looked almost abandoned. So I did a few structural changes, nothing serious, nothing mass. I just wanted to go ahead and funnel the troops where I want the troops to go, and hopefully that works out. I haven't been attacked since, so I don't know how that's going to work. As you see, my command bunker is finally leveling up. Yes, guys, I will upgrade to a level 7. And we got 4 days, 21 hours. I might actually spend gold on that. I'm not sure. I'm debating it, or if I just want to go ahead and try and get everything maxed out for that levels. I don't know what I'm going to do. But gold is on sale at a plus 100%. Alright? Go buy some fucking gold, man. Not only are you supporting the game, you're supporting yourself, man. $10 ain't shit. That's like an hour. If you're working a cheap-ass job, you know, low-income job, that's an hour and a half income. 2,400, that is a freaking ton of gold, man. Get that. And $2,400 gold, man, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, just to upgrade my base right now, 742 gold, that's not shit. That's about $3.20 right there. $3.20. I could save 4 days and 21 hours, start getting those defenses. And what kind of defenses am I talking about? Let's look at the new defenses I will get. I will get a 4th machine gun pit. Yes. A howitzer, another one. That'll be the 3rd howitzer. We will get another gun turret, which would be significant firepower to protect from the sea assaults. We're looking at more landmines, more naval mines. I mean, another factory and rig, that's more resources. And plus, be able to upgrade these past the rank they are sitting at currently. Which means I will be getting a shit ton of fucking money. Which is, a shit ton is always better than being shitless. So, you know, don't let yourself be constipated, man. Get that fucking shit up, man. I'm telling you. Alright, so you see how well my base is faring right now, just at a rank 6. So, I mean, think about it. Rank 7, that's a lot of firepower. I really can't see any units, especially infantry assaults. Infantry assaults are dead at that point. Once I get those guns maxed out, infantry assaults are pointless. They're not going to work. I'm thinking about putting the other cannon over here to protect the sea. I'll be able to upgrade these, hopefully. We could check on that right now. It's not going to tell me. But, I mean, it's looking great, man. Everything's moving perfect. We look at the alliance. Forgive me for my hiccups. We look like we picked up 5 players in the last 2 days. So, let's go to the search engine and get a better look at these players we got here. So, we're going to type in Suicide Donkeys and bring our clan up. We're at 30K right now. We're sitting 17.5 thousand tags away from being in the top 100. So let's look at Shanner here. He's the first one to break 2,000 and hold it. I did break 2,000 in the past, but we're not going to count that. So he's the first to break the 2,000. So he's one of our generals now. Right below him, I'm picking up the tags. I might be able to pick up those 7 tags here in this video. Just depends on how much time I have left. The video runs out in the middle of a conversation, middle of the battle. Sorry about that. We're looking at Blazing Tuna with 55 victories since Monday this week. Wow, that's amazing, man. All these players in the top 4, well, the top 3 players here, if you don't include me, have all hit over 30 victories this week already. That is amazing. You got Shoot to Kill at 15 victories. We got Scotty down here with 36 victories. That's awesome at level 16. That's amazing, man. Great job. And we scroll down, we got Pat here with 33 victories. And by the looks of it, he's only got 1,100 tags. So what I'm thinking is he's hitting a lot of bases, getting those resources, get his units up, get his base up, all that kind of stuff. So he's doing fairly good, man. He should be able to pull off the 1,250 easy. We got, I think there's a new player, level 7, 11 victories. That's awesome, man. We're scrolling down. That's this week. These right here, when they say 0, that's pretty much a deadbeat, man. It's somebody really not doing anything. And it's sad because we got these players under 1,000 that are actually doing their tags. The only reason they're not kicked right now is they're doing the victory. We need 11 more players before I start kicking anybody, and I probably will focus on the deadbeats. Jod here, man, you gotta get up higher than that, man, or you have to go. I'm sorry, but that's hurting the clan. When you got 2 players that have less tags than the average player combined, you know, it really hurts the clan, man. I like Pato here. Pato's a cool guy. I've talked to him before. He's been on Minecraft and stuff. He's just way behind. He does got some participation. He's got 7 wins this week, so I think that he'll go ahead and pull through, man. I have faith in him. I think he'll end up being a star later on in the future. I like to see him climb up. This other guy, oh man, dude, 453 tags. That's not gonna work. You might have an awesome base, you know, getting those resources and protecting, but this is a PvP clan. We work as a team. We're not doing it solo. If you want to do it solo, you know, you're more than welcome to, but as a clan, these tags benefit all of us. And the higher rank we are, we get bonuses. How those bonuses work, I don't have the freaking slightest idea, but they work, and everybody in the clan who works hard deserves those bonuses. I got some friends here that have begged to play. They made accounts, but are not playing. No, but that's all right. I don't think they really care if I kick some of my some good friends from The Last of Us. they don't give a shit. They ain't playing the game anyways. But I'm really proud of y'all, man. Y'all doing a great, excellent job. We're already at 30,000 tags, and we're only at 27 players. So we're doing excellent. 5 new players. We're looking at 2. You know what? Let's speed this up. I don't think I have enough time for a battle, but I'm going to drop the gold right now. That should do it. All right, let's see if we can't just get a regular battle here. I'm just going to go to the enemies. I'm not going to cheat. We're going to, well, it's not cheating, but I'm not going to go ahead and look. I want to look for a decent base. Here's a 40, and I think the 40 is pretty much capped out. We're looking at a base that's exactly like my base. This base is no different than my base as far as level. All his guns on it, stuff like that. So we're gonna go to town on this base. This base is he's gonna be my bitch for today. So usually I focus on the howitzers, but they're inland, and I got the cannons to worry about. So right now I'm gonna focus on that anti-aircraft gun. Hopefully I can push up and hit this. And also let me know if there's anything in here I need to worry about. It's not working out too well, so I'm gonna quickly drop some troops down here. Hold off on the mortars just for a second. I want to make sure there's no landmines. I'm not sure if this base is abandoned, even though it looks abandoned. Okay, we're pushing up. Here we go. The howitzers are going to town. The infantry need to bust through that fucking wall quick as possible, but they're not going to do it. So that's a pretty good setup so far. We're looking at the coast down here. I could hit this coast and start pushing forward, but that's a lot of walls I got to get through. So his wall setup is wonderful. His base setup is not. So we're going to do a little trick here. We're going to drop troops randomly here, and hopefully they go ahead and push up. We'll drop more troops in the south here. We do want to get those points down there. Okay, they cleared it out, so I can start moving the mortars in down here, moving mortars in down here, and then I'll leave the rest of the mortars up here. We're waiting for a huge beach assault. I don't want to drop anything too crazy right now. They're not moving fast enough. Here we go. We're dropping the rest of the troops down. Troops are pushing up. Here they go. Get to that fucking howitzer, man. Get to that howitzer. We take that howitzer down. We got this. We got it. Howitzer is down. I repeat, howitzer is down. So my troops are quickly pushing forward. My mortars are taking heavy fire from the machine guns before they take it down. We got mortars over here coming, moving up. They're down to 2 defensive units before it falls. It looks like it's going my way, and we're going to get the victory on that. We want to focus on the sea tower here in a minute, but I don't want to push my luck quite yet. We will be able to get those sea towers down just with the infantry I have. I do not want to launch my planes quite yet. We're going to launch the ships out here to go ahead and start focusing on that. We got 40 seconds left.